Hi there, welcome to another edition of Freeworld Heads Up with myself and Sanjoy on Monday the 18th of July. As usual, we'll kick off with the currency, but there's been quite a lot of news elsewhere as well, so we'll move on to that later. So, Sanjoy,
quick word. Well, there's last Thursday we had the Bank of England meeting, which decides the interest rate and level of quantitative easing. 80% of the market believed that the Chancellor was going to reduce interest rates, and it's all just a question of how much. As it turned out, he didn't, and the pound went up, reaching at one point a peak of 134.70. Since then, it's just kind of fallen away again, as further statements kind of revealed that this made it more likely that this will happen next time, as it were, so that the interest rate will be reduced next time. But currently we're standing at around about 132.40. Euros also steady, but I'd say with a weakish tone at 1.105. The cross has moved up to about, it was hanging around about 1.2 pretty much. So looking like a little bit of stability in our political scene in the UK being welcomed there. But we're kind of in the slack months. We've been thinking, we've already made clear that it is possible for you to book stuff with us in dollars, pay for it in sterling, as long as you cover before invoice date or at invoice date. So that's that. And there's some further developments on the chlorpyrifos.
So we touched on this previously, and now it seems that most EU countries, aside from Germany, are are using their own rules and regulations for the chlorpyrifos situation. So here in the UK, I think the organisation in charge of monitoring this has come out and said 0.2 is the maximum residue level in dried fruit for chlorpyrifos, which pretty much mean that everything from the 2015 crop will be able to be used in product and packed for shelves and still sold in the UK until next year at the very earliest.
Right, so a bit of relaxing then, and we understand we had some Turkish shippers visiting us today, and they were saying that basically situation's pretty much sorted now. We won't have to worry about this. There's no chance of it being in the 2016 crop, and responsible shippers in any case will be able to do some pre-shipment analyses, confirm where the stocks have come from if necessary, and to show certificates for their testing for this problem in their product. So kind of back to normal there, at least pragmatically. The regulation, as far as I can see, probably still exists.
It's not been changed. And Germany, if you are selling to Germany, be careful, because it's still being enforced at 0.05 for dried fruit. So that's still.
So they'll be testing. So it's a country by country basis.
Yes.
With the UK being a large consumer of vine fruit and saying basically that fingers crossed everything's going to be all right.
Yes.
So that's that. We had some news at the same time about the next crop.
Yes. So we're looking at, I think it's around a 280,000 tonne crop. The latest figures I've been hearing for sultanas and raisins. That's up from, I think, 196 from the year before. So it's a larger crop, significantly larger crop than the year before.
Yeah, maybe a little bit less raisins, because it looks like the weather's going to be problem-free. So certainly at this stage it seems going to produce a good quantity crop, probably also a good quality crop with lots of light fruit, correspondingly less dark fruit or raisins, as people call them. So that's about it this week, is it?
I guess just a couple comments on the political situation in Turkey. Obviously there's a lot of material that we import that comes out of Turkey. Lots of vine fruit, hazelnuts, apricots, figs, and lots of our organics come out of Turkey as well. So while the situation is kind of still settling, we do hold stock, so if you are finding shipments have been delayed or anything along those lines, then we are able to provide. So please do get in contact if you are having any issues.
Yeah, severe political problems, a possible military coup which has been preempted, but things will run maybe a little bit slowly. High level of uncertainty there. We don't really know where this is going, but it seems to be increasing uncertainty rather than decreasing. So that's probably not very good for long-term sales. One of the points which affects the dried fruit trade is that, of course, a large buyer of fresh fruit from Turkey is Russia. There may or may not be sanctions between Russia and Turkey. They may go away. If they go away, then there'll be good sales of, let's say, fresh grapes, which would affect the Sultana trade into Russia. So still quite a lot of political unknowns affecting the price of dried fruit. I think that's about it.
Yeah, I think that covers us for this week. As Sanjoy said earlier, we are able to offer this solution where we can we can sell to you in dollars and then you cover at a later rate. So if that is something you'd look to do, please do get in contact with us. And as always, we'll be with you next week. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.